What is going on, Guardians? Marshmallow Gamers back at you. Hey, we were doing our solo run for the week for Prison of Elders, or Challenge of the Elders. This week I'm going with the Warlock because this week we have the grenade kill bonus. Looked at all of my characters, and this is probably going to be the best character to use solo running anyways, to help you get that grenade back the fastest. Now I'm going to show you what I'm running here as far as my subclass goes, and just give you a couple pointers for a solo run or a fire team run. Obviously the jumping is up to you and what your abilities are. I'm going to go with Radiance for this particular run because I am going solo, and if they hit me and kill me, I'd like to respawn. I don't want to spend all day doing this. Kind of rushed today, so it's a little more not as focused as I normally am, I guess is the best way to put it. I would suggest, if you're running with a team, Viking Funeral is probably not the one for you. I chose this one just because it might affect some of the other ones around it. You might want to go with the Sunburst for a melee kill if you want to. If not, that's fine. Also, if you're running with a team, you still want to do the 2 grenades, I guess. Gain an additional grenade. It's grenades, so all you want to do is chunk grenades. There's not a lot more to it other than get that discipline up as high as you can. I'm showing you that I'm running with the Heart of the Praxifier, which means that the Praise of the Sun will allow your grenades to come back faster, so you should be able to chunk those pretty good. Also, if you have teammates, this is also very, very helpful as far as when they're near you, they can be chunking grenades as fast. So if you have 2 Warlocks, you could run with 2 Warlocks and allow those 2 guys to feed off of each other during the grenade kills, and allow them to just keep chunking those grenades, because that's what you really want. So I've already done this a couple times in the Cabal room. I've already died a couple times just because I cannot stand those dudes with the shields. They throw me up into the ceiling and kill me by misadventure. I have switched to my auto rifle just because I feel like that's going to be my best weapon in this room, because they're very aggressive in the way that they come at you. If you run into a room like the next room, I switched to my scout rifle because they're not as aggressive. But these guys are very aggressive and they will come at you, and I just feel like if I have that, I'm still getting precision kills, which is most important. If you are not killing them with grenades, you really want to hit that precision shot. These guys are just nasty. If you're running with a fire team, I would suggest one person constantly doing damage on the big guy, so that your other 2 players can basically take down everybody else. It's just that simple. They need to take down those enemies as fast as possible during the time that you're doing damage on the big guy, and then so the reinforcements will continue to come in, and that will get you the highest amount of score. I've seen some ridiculous amounts of score, and we're nowhere near that close on the fire team that I run with. But it would be exciting if we could. Maybe we'll give it a shot this week with the grenade challenge. We got some pretty sweet setups as far as Guardians go, and we'll see if we can get that done. I would try to run another run for you guys to show you that the high score is possible. Of course, here we go. These dudes are pretty aggressive in the way that they come at you. I just missed with every grenade there. That's embarrassing. Got a little distracted today while doing the videos. I had to go outside, help a neighbor out real quick during the middle of the video, so I got penalized on my score quite a bit, but it can be done very easily. 30,000 can be reached by yourself, so you should be able to complete your sigil with 2 runs with a Guardian, with a fire team of 3. Even a fire team of 2, you guys will probably be able to accomplish your sigil in 2 runs. I'll make a video later on this evening and post it tomorrow, hopefully, for those of you who are watching and watching the videos for helpful hints, or even just for the sheer enjoyment of watching Jesse James run a solo mission on the Challenge of Elders. I have cut out a lot of the fighting and the boring part that you guys do not want to watch, so I've gotten it all the way down to where he's going to be taken down. Now again, it is grenade kills. You want to try to get your boss with a grenade. It gives you that additional extra 80 points in the first round. I think it's 110 or 140 in the last round, and then in the second round. In the last round, it's a 270. So I missed there, so I'm going to wait for my grenade to come back and then chunk it over there, and boom, there it is right there. The grenade kill is 80, and that is the end of round 1. Go into round 2, which is the Fallen.
Retreat to airlock. Pilot servitor of a war wrecked.
Okay, second round. We have the Warminder, the servitor here, and just basically find a spot where you can huddle them up really well. They're not as aggressive as the Taken, so you're going to need to possibly run around a little bit if you have Guardians with high discipline and can do this. They will kind of pile up down here. You'll see I run down to the little ledge here, the popular little ledge where most everybody goes, and right here. Alright, so right here, and this is a round where I had to go out and help my neighbor, so I got penalized big time in this one. I actually had a round where I had finished all my enemies here, and I just stood behind this little ledge the whole time. Gone for about 10 minutes. But they will huddle up pretty good right about there, in that little area that you're looking at right there. They'll huddle up pretty good right there. The guys with the swords will stay underneath you, so you'll need to drop down and just pop them with a grenade. I do radiance a couple times. As you'll notice right now, I've got like 3 or 4 of them underneath me. Some of the shanks will be underneath there as well. Don't miss with your grenades like I just did. It's not good. It's a waste of points, and you're not getting your quality score if you're missing. Duh. But also, this is a week where I would say if you want to solo it, you want to try, you can. Probably won't be very difficult to do that, but this will be a good week to try to go for a super high score if you think you can. I mean, you're looking at grenade kills are 160 in the second round, and I didn't notice what an orb. I think the orbs are like 60 points per orb. But it's a good week to run with the fire team and try to get a high score. Soloing it, you can do it. If you want the challenge of doing it, here's a helpful way to do it. But you're going to need a character that you can really keep the grenade just pumping, because you're going to get penalized with time just because you're sitting there waiting on your grenade to come up. So I get this guy down, and I think I'm going to cut into the video here in just a second. Flip to the end. I messed up and didn't get 160 points right here at the end because I ended up killing him with the final shot of my heavy instead of with a grenade. So I goofed up there. Just wasn't a very good run for me, I guess. I just wanted to put this video up. I might try to put up a different video, maybe even with a different character, see how that goes, and make sure that I get that high score, because right now I'm just trying to make sure that I get the video up and running.
Psylocke, the Defiled! thirsts for your lives.
Watch out, Guardians. He's thirsting for your light. So, final round is the Hive. Again, it's the Taken, so they're a little more aggressive. I'm not sure why you have a wizard that's not Taken in a group of Taken enemies. I haven't figured that one out yet. It's a little confusing to me, but hey, it's Guardian. It's Destiny. We can't figure out anything in Destiny, I don't think. But these guys will huddle up a little bit, 3 at a time, I would say. They get into a huddle of 3, and if you've got a good grenade that you can get 2 of them at the same time, that's a good choice. Obviously, if I was with a group of Guardians, again, let me stress that a fire team you're going to get a lot more points. If I was with a group of Guardians, I would have already popped my super. I've got my super, and there's tons of acolytes, Taken acolytes around. So if you're with a fire team, you just want to be popping that thing as much as you possibly can. Also, you get 60 points for an orb, so don't feel bad if you get a precision shot with a 60. It has a chance, so you're kind of risking it there. But right at the beginning, I stay underneath there. Now, in the past videos, you've seen me come to this little spot right here. I kind of like the spot. 2 reasons. It gives me a little bit of cover, and the second reason is that they tend to huddle up around the front side of you a lot. I would suggest taking out those stupid wizards first if you can. They're pretty tough. You'll notice here I stick 1, 2, 3 grenades on there, and I don't know if I killed both of them or not. I hope I did. I think I did, yeah. I got them both. But it took 3 grenades to do that, so just keep chunking those grenades, Guardians. Throw them like baseballs, man. Make strikes. You really need to use one that attaches, I would suggest. It's going to be kind of difficult with a hunter because there's not too many choices to make there, but you can get it done. But thank you for watching the video, and we'll hook you up with some more videos later.
Victory.